Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I'm doing on this leg of the lore climb. Yeah. Last time we had a bit of an experience. Last time, it's just fearsomes. That's it. It was just fearsomes. We just defaulted to fearsomes after everything that I tried didn't quite work. Now that being said, there's still a lot more to try. Hello, Ryonic. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I want to show you guys, like, just the list that I was running at the beginning of yesterday's stream, right? We tried to brew something. We tried to make something work within the constraints that I usually play. This was Shadow Isles Hopium, right? And as you can see, we tried to use... I came to the conclusion that Ravenbloom Conservatory was a good answer to the problems that I was having when I tried to play Darkness. That ended up being correct, right? In fact, Ravenbloom Conservatory and Broadmain stuff started taking over the meta. I incorrectly avoided Broadmain at first, but alas. Then when I was like... when I was starting to figure out, like, okay, this is the way to go. How do I want to build mine to incorporate, like, my favorite region? I ended up going down this Annie-Katarina route, right? Mel, thank you so much for the Prime. Really appreciate it. Welcome back to the Quindicate. 22 months. That's a long-ass time. Your continued support means a lot to me. It lets me do what I do, right? I appreciate it. So yeah, the Katarina, the Annie, this is kind of what I concluded. And we ended up in this position where I always felt like I was the beatdown and it was really uncomfortable and just ugh. But that being said, I'd like to show you guys something. So this is Aikato's most recent Masters deck. Annie Katarina. It's an Annie Katarina. So I was on the right track, but either I was piloting it incorrectly, or it just doesn't function without being in P and Z rather than Shadow Isles. Like, because when you look at what P and Z is giving them, oh, that's another ping, another ping, another ping, another ping. Like, it's just, and then you look at my list in comparison, right? I do have this extra ping, I do have a hate spike, but like, it's a bit more committal, right? And at the end of the day, it's like I'm in here for Go Hard, for Quietus. Like, it's a lot slower. Like, my entire list is slower. My entire list is more board-based. Because I'm running Go Hard, I have to be in this whispered words. It's like, ugh. Right? Jerry gave you advice about deck building a while ago. Yeah, he does give a lot of people advice about deck building. So alas, I think... one of these again. Yeah, no thanks. It's been a while since I've got one of those. It's been like over a year, I think. And, you know, El Mignone was pretty funny. So, we have a decision to make. So, we ended up playing this fearsome list. This is an aggro player's list, right? This fearsome list is very, 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 very good. It's very anti-meta, right? But there were a few things that were pointed out to me. So yeah, first of all, there is, like, we can just say, goodbye, Shadow Isles. Try to play something along these lines, right? Just stick with my idea, but build it better, right? Or, you know, somebody pointed this out to me. This whole Nora Viego, which looked very, very, very appealing. I do like to play stuff like this. I might give this a shot. There's a Tristana control archetype running around, which was also recommended to me. There is a... what else? There is Jace Heimerdinger. Do I have the cards to make Jace Heimerdinger? I'm missing one Jace, which I could get. I have all the Heimers. So this would be like a bit of a commitment. I think I don't have any Trist. Yeah, so Tristana Control is not the play for my current resources. We can rule that one out. Looking forward to having enough cards to build a solid deck. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Just make sure. Definitely don't go running to spend everything, right? Like, be very sure. There's some online tools you can use to build. I don't remember any of them. You might have to ping Darwin. But there's a lot of good tools for, like, building your deck before you actually purchase the cards. You know, level 17 Vault, hell yeah, that's a huge step up. That should easily get you a deck. So yeah, and he doesn't have time. Just ping him on my server. He'll eventually get to it. He's oh yeah, his name sucks on that one. Most prepared man in the... He will eventually get to it. The Narnora, this thing that Monochrome recommended to me. Just DM'd him too. Oh, yes. I don't know, it definitely feels a bit motivating that I was on the right track with something like this. Deck building is not my forte right now. I have not spent the time, like, learning how to deck build. You know? But, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm feeling good. I have a retreat coming up this weekend with one of my friends. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be completely disconnecting from everything. You will not hear from me for, like, 4 days. But I'm super, super looking forward to that. In the meantime, I'm just doing my thing. I finished a script. What are you running from? The burden of existence. We're just gonna be hiking. We're gonna be like playing board games, card games, like no internet. It's lovely. I'm looking forward to it. In the meantime, though, I'm feeling good about, like, you know, some content coming up. I've got a script going about, like, League of Legends amateur role swaps and how a lesson I learned from Legends of Runeterra directly translates over, right? So I'm looking forward to that. Script's ready. Just trying to figure out some time, like, for some other stuff, like the TikTok stuff. People are actually asking questions, right? Probably go watch that video you guest starred. Yeah, thanks for helping me get the footage, by the way. Really appreciate it. It's performing very well. We didn't get our rioter tweeted out this time, but... I mean, like... Okay. Tristana Control is out because we don't have the cards for it. We also don't have... I mean, like, the Viego one looks good. The Nora Viego. I think Darkness... Here, you know what? Let's go outright, like, look for stuff, right? I'm using Runeterra.ar. So Rise's win rate has plummeted. So this is the Tristana Control. The win rate is way the hell up. And you get, like, oh my god, early metas are so hard to deal with. Here's the list that I was considering playing. The Fearsome win rate has dropped a little bit. This is a different variant of Tristana Control. Sunburn. No, wait. No, not Sunburn. Kale Leona. What is going on? Nora Swain, which was looking good, apparently just plummeted. There is a variant of Darkness that is performing better than what I was running. It's a Nora version rather than a Senna version, because it's not really a true Darkness, I guess. It's running like... I mean, you have Hate Spike because you have all the Nora Portal guys. It's less pure, basically. It's just... Vhagar is supplemental. This is definitely an attrition control sort of thing. Sample sizes are pretty low, right? Yeah. Yeah, the Heimer Jace looks good. So it's not necessarily that, like, Vengeance is too slow, right? It's just that you need defenses that come online fast to deal with tall, big units, right? And that's where Darkness faltered. Like, see, my variant of Darkness, this is definitely built differently than what I was running, but my version of Darkness simply did... Yeah, you see, like, the highest win rate is a sample size of 19, like... Now, here's that Annie Katarina, right? Callista Nocturne Scion? What is he doing here? Why is he in this list? There's no discard synergy. It's literally just trying to summon. What is he doing here? It's just red. It's just a little bit of red, yeah. Sentinel control. This is performing well? Huh. Neat. And this is the original variant that we were talking about of Ravenbloom. Although, yeah, it is a broad main, there's fewer Ravenbloom. So the Ravenbloom itself is apparently not as important, right? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, whatever. Yeah, either way, we can see that things are changing fast. But we can also see that there is hope for me trying to play Shadow Isles control. I don't have to deviate from that. I just have to get good, and the real problem that I was running into was a lack of deck building skills. Which I'm okay with. Like, we can refine those later, because I'm still just trying to... The problem that I don't want to run into... I don't want to spend all of my time on refining deck building skills, because I know myself, I always over-specialize into systems. Every time. It's why, like in League, I'm very good at itemization and draft and, like, rune setups and all that sort of stuff. But then I can barely play the game, and I'm, like, platinum, right? I don't want to spend all of my time getting good at deck building, because that's the part that's going to appeal to me a lot. That's the part I'm going to really try to, like, focus on. But I will do so at the expense of knowing how to play the game. So I don't want to do that yet. As a result, I've decided we are going to start with this Nora-Viego. We're going to see if this is what I like to play. We're going to acquaint ourselves with the deck list and see what we can do with this, right? One Hapless, one Quietus. I like the splash. So Hapless is definitely not an important part. It's just decent target, extra early unit. We have Glimpses, we have Hate Spikes, Junk Constructs, Noras. We're trying to generate our portal units. We're trying to kill them. We're trying to use our mists as, like, targets for all of these self-slays, stuff like that. That makes sense to me. Because it's a Nora deck, we're relying on portals. We're like using portals. Junk Construct is just a good unit. Makes sense to me. The double pings. Camavorn for Viego. I mean, it is kind of a pile, no? It's literally Viego's package and Nora's package, and then just control spells. And Soul Cleave to kind of tie it all together, yeah? Sure, fuck it. Let's see how this works, shall we? That's versus... Yeah, so yeah, versus AI once. We'll do versus AI once. And... I've now been playing this game for like 20 sessions on stream, and I've loved it, so I've decided to support them with just a bit of money, and I've purchased a cosmetic. And so now I have a new board. Okay. We are going to be playing against a Reputation deck. Now, Reputation decks lose to a lot of, like, they have a lot of low health units, so we would definitely, I don't think we really care about throwing anything away. This is our Solitaire game plan. This trades really effectively with basically everything. I probably mull like this, and I just try to win the board, no?
What's that noise?
Transform me into Exalted. We don't want to let them Exalt, right? But they're not going to attack. There's no need for me to do anything proactively, so I'm just going to spend my attack token. See if they block.
Don't worry. I won't say a word.
Nobody plays this card. Okay, got it.
Voices carry. Spare no detail.
I mean, the soldier itself, I can cleave, and so it would be kind of high value to keep this alive. Paradox! I had a good time in scrims yesterday. Yesterday? 2 days ago. I forgot that I spent a day on nothing. Thanks for the games. I really appreciated them. We're just, we're right now. So I have a video coming out about how, like, the process of Legends of Runeterra actually helped me in my role swap. So I'm just playing it more, you know? Trying to figure out, a current deck crisis. And I keep meaning to DM you about a project, so I'm actually glad you're here. Orange chains, you love to... Oh, it's just you cannot move ever. These spies. These spies are never getting, like, any real value. So I can actually set myself up to, like, husk up Nora, I think. And that's the funniest possible outcome. Yeah, no, it's not very secret at all. It's literally my team art composition, like the archetype project that I've been stagnant on forever. We haven't overwhelmed Nora for some reason, but she's resistant to removal, so... Okay, well now she's vulnerable. I am going to deliberately not swing with my Camavoran. Wait, I have a second Camavoran. I'm going to swing with my Wait, I just... Oops! Nora cannot strike. This is...
Till next time.
So cruel. Is that a Grant? This is so cruel. She's useless. Stop! She's already dead. Yeah, Nora really needs to get pulled here, guys. There's no sense in not throwing anything here. We probably just like add some extra damage so a ping can kill. Let's start drawing, and I really want to draw Viego. I'm not going to draw Viego, unfortunately, but alas. If we pull him right here... Oh, I thought for a second. Yeah, I don't really want to greed the Soul Cleave onto Camavoran too early. So I think we probably just aloof to cycle hands a little more. Yeah. We're going to hit a Boomerang Blade. They're going to play a Whispered Words.
Nothing's lost. It's just waiting to be found.
Okay. So my expectation with what happens here is that the AI will block Sivir into this, and if they do, it's very funny. Oh. I guess so. Well, in that case... we can still eventually kill the Sivir. We have an invasive Hydrovine, which is huge. Yeah, we're definitely now playing more along like Viego's game plan. Double Hydrovine in hand is very funny. I think I'm down to take some extra damage here on this turn. Sivir will be unkillable. Oh, she's about to flip though. Gonna give this thing quick attack. And they could develop further. So actually it's best for me to open with this, killing the spell shield. Generate a new blocker. And the enemy AI will overdevelop, right? Yeah, they will. Oh, but it flips Sivir. So annoying. You're still upset you didn't get it? My team would have been so frustrated, I know. For sure. Every time. My Spiderling is never going to get more value than by blocking something here. Do I want to Vengeance Sivir? Is it actually worth it? On this particular turn? On this particular turn? No, it is not. Oh, the encroaching mist levels Nora! That's why this deck is working the way it is. Oh! Now I get it.
Nothing personal.
What is the point of this? Okay, so they're removing one of my Hydrovines, and it is what it is, because I tapped under Vengeance. And I could have played around the bloody business with a Vengeance, but eh.
You've got a problem.
Ooh, that is a problem now. I cannot actually Vengeance her. Ooh, we actually do have a significant Well, it's not like significant. It's not like big. But it is a problem.
Well, this
Okay,
may
that's a
be a
problem.
foolish
Yeah, we're starting to have a
distraction,
problem.
Then call me a rich, distracted fool.
I think what I'm going to end up doing is cleaving you for defenses. Which is going to create a lot of portals. Oh, fear. Are you kidding me? Wait, are you kidding me, dude? They pulled Lucky Find Fearsome? No, what? No. Fake. Didn't happen. Not real. Oh my goodness. And LeBlanc flips because she's going at the end. Oh my god, I hate this. Everything is awful. Well, the enemy's out of cards, I guess. I did not play around this at all. Oh my god.
I whisper truth into lies.
Oh. They pulled Fearsome on Lucky Find. Fuck that. Okay, please give me some good units. Okay, how do I keep myself alive here? How do I keep myself alive here? I'm losing to the AI. I'm losing to the AI. Like, I can't believe it. Okay.
They grow up so fast.
We're putting some puff caps on. Let's go.
Perfect puppet.
The ephemeral coffee makes it really, really unappealing to swing.
Runaway bike.
Okay, maybe we can soften this. But I need your blocker because, hold on. Okay, because what's gonna happen is you into you, you into you, and then I'm dealing 5, which will never be lethal, right? Like, just trivially on the board. But then, at the same time, it forces Sivir to be sacrificed. And then I'm kind of praying for a portal. And I can vengeance that. You know what? I actually want to force them to sacrifice their unit. And that's not what happened at all. Because I just did not anticipate them, for some reason, doing the exact correct thing. Which... Okay, but thank goodness we pulled 2 portals for fun and just get to defend against everything now.
Sand and trouble far as the eye can see. The joys of home.
This gets Spell Shield 2. If I'm lucky, I get to pull a ping off top deck. I pull Glimpse. I removed a Thorn of the Rose, which is kind of nice. So everything is fearsome now. This is a when I'm summoned to give other allies to. That's so weird. Which means Nora. I mean, I can't let Nora die. I really can't. You can't block anything. You survive anything.
Scatter.
Except I have to force Nora to block.
Crumble.
Ugh.
Dearie me.
Okay, well they can't like out of nowhere give Sivir overwhelm. I hate having to let Nora die, but like I have 1 Nexus health. There might be a lethal angle here. Yeah, a little too late. Zap Spray Fin, so we actually do have an extra elusive. These pings are coming on way too late. Okay, hang on. There is unironically a potential.
I do this for her, for us.
Okay, Okay, Viego's on the field, not flipped. It's too easy! It's too easy! We just won!
Nothing personal.
Atrocity!
Surrender to me.
Okay, I'm using my pings really poorly right now. Like, there's just a lot of...
Darkness.
I'm not going to be running into a Sivir on ladder, fortunately. But I think I'm definitely getting a sense for how this deck does play, so... Let's just take it into ranked. Let's start playing with it. Could be fun. Control deck. Let's go. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! This deck is going to make me... Okay, well, we're playing against Bard Viego, I guess, which is surprising and weird, but because I did not expect a Viego mirror. But if they're going to play off some random shenanigans, then I may as well play off some random shenanigans too, right? I don't need the cleave early. It's kind of a meme card. Although, yeah, Cleave Junk Construct really did a lot for me in that practice game, didn't it?
Did it move?
Very willing to take that trade, and they don't want that trade, so they let me strike, and then when they attack, then I block it with this, and all is right in the world. Just a lot of advantage for me. Okay. There's the first chime. We have a double Nora hand. We're going to prevent Esmus from getting any value. Okay. Now, Esmus is going to allow... Or Esmus is going to consistently block Nora. But we're going to use Nora to kind of put pressure onto it. Okay. They are blocking Nora to deny me a portal. It also puts them on an 0-1, and so next time Esmus actually gets its effect, it will die just on board interaction, which is really, really, really good. So this thing, when I'm summoned or when I count down, plant 3 chimes on random. Okay, so they're just trying to get very big, very fast, right? That is exactly what they're trying to do. Hate Spike onto Bard will be very valuable, if I mean, because I just cannot remove him right now. There's no shot. So let's just try to increase the odds of being able to deal with him, right?
Dearie me.
Give me a portal. For the entire rest of the game, we're just gonna have to be working, like, around this Bard. Because more chimes are coming out. Their units are going to get very big, very fast. I mean, it's definitely in line with the rest of the meta. I do. It's so cool. So we've randomly rolled an ephemeral elusive unit, but fortunately we're on attack. So, I mean, I guess.
Skip and a hop.
Okay, Bard is blocking a Spiderling. We are very close. Strike critical. I don't want you. Thought maybe it would do something kind of funny, huh? I'm not getting much more Quietus value in this game, so as well.
If she sees me from across the room.
That is definitely unfortunate, but I can deny its lifesteal. It's gonna be hard to deal with. There's a Paramour in this deck. Ha 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 ha. How am I going to remove everything? Okay, it's a Portalpalooza. That's the kind of play we're making right now.
Hope it lasts.
Okay, we now have an actual, like, pokey hate spike onto Bard. We now have 2 portals. We have an Arachnoid Horror. We have a Green Glade Duo. The whole random bullshit go thing is very funny. And because this is Shadow Isles, they realistically shouldn't have any, like, way of protecting Bard, no? I mean, I'll safety block the Bard, but... It's a bit of an immediate commitment. They are killing Nora, and there's nothing I can do about that. What are they stunning? They're stunning the spider, doesn't matter. I'm glimpsing Nora. And just to get value off of Nora's death, right?
Portaling away.
If I am lucky, I don't want to toss. I tossed my only copy of Signposts. Okay, the chimes still do go off, which is very unfortunate. My entire Viego package is just not online right now. This is turn 6. I mean, I could make a tankier Hydrovine. I think I will do that and just like keep my mana for any one of these spells, you know. And then I can always Vengeance on defense. So the Hydrovine is now a 7/7 Fury. I am now actually generating Encroaching Mists. The Green Glade Duo is a 4/1 Elusive. You have the same lifesteal unit I do, which is very funny. The more things that hit... Okay, so you attack.
Perseus coming.
You attack. I'm actually not attacking with my Mist into that board. I mean, I'm getting Vengeance anyway if this is allowed to live, right? You attack. You attack. And then the little guys at the very end. Yeah.
Where is she?
There's the Vengeance. It was always going to happen. We are going to Pokey. We pulled an aloof, and if they don't summon Viego now, I am aloofing immediately. I am so scared of Viego right now. So scared. Meduli. When I'm summoned, plant the... Oh, come on, dude! 68 times? Like...
You dropped something.
I dropped everything.
We got rid of another Meduli, which is huge. Like, 62 chimes now. This is ridiculous! How am I supposed to deal with this? Okay, I am unironically going to double aloof.
Nothing.
Elle, that's not ours.
Just one chime. A harrowing! What? Okay. We're going to play Nora. She's flipped. Anytime a portal comes out, it's going to be very high value. Flipped Nora is kind of terrifying. I can push 5 damage elusively. You activate a chime. Nope, not happening. He is getting shots on the spots. I would like to cleave my travelers. It's probably better to cleave my construct later. I'm going to cleave my construct and pray that Nora gets to live. Okay, so he's trying to get... Oh, Jesus, no! No! He's not active while the chimes are going off, though. Okay, so it's 2 bards down, so hopefully they're not benefiting from all the chimes, and when all my portals start going off, like after next turn, hopefully we will be clear.
Let's move.
I don't want to, like, go... Okay, what is it now? So they were holding for a Cosmic Binding, which was always going to come out. We got the removal reasonably safely. It's okay with me. Five chimes, a Portal Palooza. We have to play for Nora win condition. We have to play for just are absolutely no push-through keywords on that thing, but... Like, come on, man. No, well, no more Nora win condition for me, I guess. What is this? What is going on here? How do I win?
Doors to adventure.
I'm just praying to get some value off her first. I did not. Damn it.
Oh, little fat.
We do a little cleaving. I should have cleaved the Travelers into this particular deck, though. To be honest. Tragically, it's a Narwhal. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Home is just around
Third
the
Nora. Stop, man. I mean, like, the hate spike doesn't even do anything, is the problem. Like...
Portaling away.
No Grandma. Okay, so that's all of our Noras, but Nora was, like, the only type of win condition we had right now. And now there's just a Bard on the board randomly, like, visually. Man! I think their Camavoran soldier's a little bigger than mine, guys. What could you possibly do to me from this point on? Like, you and you. Just letting it through. You. I mean, I don't even want to use the Shadow Seer. I should have. They all were on one card? What do you mean they were all on one card? Like, what the fuck, man? They're just... Why were they all on one card? This is the worst thing that's ever happened to anybody. Come on, swing. My units matter. I promise they matter.
Go away.
I mean, they're fleeting. We have to play them.
The sun's out, the crowd's ready. Let's reckon!
You swarm the board, and I don't really value you. I actually do want Viego on the field.
I do this for her, for us.
What's the best way to approach this? I should have made a husk before Viego came out, maybe. No, but...
I hear her calling for me.
I don't think it's worth it. Okay, spontaneous kelp maidens. I can go really wide, like, afterwards.
Do I have to?
They're always blocking Viego. I have no expectation of this actually winning for me, but it's good to make an attack. Because I have the resources to replenish my board and defend myself. Aha. Okay, now we can actually... Awesome. The husk goes away. Wait, no, not that. That's better. Remove one of them. Don't care that I lose the husk. Okay, I can replenish my board. I'm going to do so with the aloof and the... You need to be stopped! You know, the 422 chimes really don't even matter. Like,
We made it. Yay.
But our stuff didn't.
oh dear God. Asmus! Thank God I have a blocker. I have 2 blockers, actually. I have 2 elusive blockers. Oh yeah, despair is really... No, not you! Okay, fuck. They don't know how to end. Okay. Ooh. Jesus fucking Christ! Look at this! Oh. Oh my God. Okay, so my deck still doesn't have a way around all of this, right? I need to push. How much damage? A lot of damage. Okay, so let's be careful about this, shall we? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do this. Yes, if we find atrocity at any point, we win. That's a good point. Good old some bard shenanigans, that's all. They will trivially block most of this.
You will serve.
This makes me an encroaching mist. Viego is going to flip. Now that Viego has flipped, I get some of their units next turn. Okay, very big. Okay, drawing 2 is definitely problematic for me, but it's okay. So fucking dumb, guys. So fucking dumb. Okay.
The darkness, like hunger, only grows.
I will have you to block Esmus, you to block someone, and then the new encroaching mist. I will have enough blockers next turn. And not to mention, they're not even getting all of these. Yeah, this was a fun game. This is a real fun match. I don't...
Fate cannot stop me. Nothing can.
I had a really good time. I promise I'm having fun this meta. I promise they did not draw the literal only way for their deck to win any games. Like... that was a bad first experience with our new deck. So let's have a real game now with a real deck. Okay, that's a real deck. Let's see if we can answer the Ghost Tentacle. I will need to be able to kill the Ghost Tentacle. Quietus is actually a really good thing to hit. Vengeance is really good to hit. We're playing with that with Broad Daddy everywhere. Yeah, it turns out I was actually on the right track with Annie Katarina Broadmain. I was just in the wrong regions. I don't have... If I keep the tentacle small, I'll be good. Okay. No idle on one. Yeah, there's no reason to be an SI on that. There's just not enough pings, there's not enough damage spells, right? Now that it's very clear that Broadmain is the core, you just need faster spells than what my region offered. We do like Grandma. Grandma is very strong. Okay, what now? Spawn 4? Well, okay, so my entire mulligan strategy was disrupted by an answered prayer, which I was not aware of. They're afraid.
Look, a thing.
Elf, that's not ours.
Buru Lookout was the most expensive card they had, which... Okay, it is more expensive than Alawi.
Get bloody, get paid.
There's no value in swinging for me. So I won't, but I don't like the pace of this game. They knew they had to 5 mana to play around Quietus. Well, who's playing Quietus, though? Like... I guess people still are playing Quietus, because it's still, like, a good card, and there's... But... See if I can't Quietus that anymore. Wow, that's crazy. I have 8 right now. I'm going to ping this into Quietus range and then see if I need to retaliate with a Vengeance onto the Tentacle. We're just going to bide our time, right? Even if they swing with the Tentacle, this isn't going to be like a lethal turn. The best course of action, if I can get away with it, is Quietus into Portapalooza. Kind of like that that's about to happen, actually. Yeah.
El, wait up!
Let's see if we can get like a Twin Disciplines out. Let's see if we can get a twin. We can. Which is lovely, because it also means now I can pretty freely do this. We're gonna make the tentacle really bad. We're gonna severely slow down their ability to OTK me. Syncopation. This is a Synco deck? What? Surely that's a one of, right? Oh my god! What? I forgot that card existed. Oh, I just got boomed by trying to... That's no good. Okay, well, I'm still holding a vengeance for the big tentacle, so I will be okay long term. But let's just make some more blockers, shall we? I think it's too early for Viego to come out right now. I don't think we got fully blown out just yet. I think we can still play around with this. I just have to be very, very mindful about the vengeance turn, you know? They haven't been playing fast at all. I have to learn these new decks, man. Like, if the signposts would just lead to the same outcome.
Home is just around the portal.
I deal in coins and carnage.
Good.
Step lively. Portals everywhere.
Not glimpsing is the only reason we even got the opportunity to set up the term. If yeah, I think I might have glimpsed. Yes, Steven, if you had glimpsed, none of the misplay could have happened, like, at all. Like, oh, you mean on Nora? But
Something for all of you.
okay. They're going a little bit wide. That's actually the game plan they've chosen. The tentacle's big. We have a gleaming lantern, which is not going to help me except in terms of stats. It will help me a lot in stats. They didn't pull anything. They're very clearly trying to Synco. That's what's happening here. They're about to Synco again. Which is why we have to trim the board. If we believe Synco is a 3 of in this deck, that's what they're trying to do right now. But it will give me a reaction, yeah? They're sitting on deny mana. That's what I have to be very mindful of. Okay, so I want to try to get, like... I want a Hate Spike coming out. Viego's not ramped at all.
Doors to adventure.
Glimpse. This is a hard hand to play out. Doesn't Viego need to be on the field to ramp him? No. Level? Yes.
A catnap cheers the soul in a snap.
I don't like this. I'm just anxious right now. Like, I don't... Okay, they bleed a lot here. The Tentacle now has 3. An Invasive Hydrovine is a really good pull right now. We can attempt to attack the Tentacle again. We need to burn resources. It's no longer vulnerable to hate spike because they're playing Nagakiburos. Even if it were now vulnerable to hate spike, I'm now forcing them to interact before I'm allowed to. What?
Make it worth my while.
Ah, that's what we're doing, huh? Now that's what we're doing, huh? Okay, defensive ghost is actually quite good. Grow my stats to that of the strong. So Nagakiburos' tantrum is focus. No, it's focus spell. It's focus speed. Teal Nord, jeez.
There once was a yodel who got
Yeah, that's yeah. I need this tentacle dead, but how do I actually do it on pace? I think I don't have enough actions now that Nagakiburos is here. I think I've misplayed. I mean, they're tapped under deny, but I'm under everything too. It's gotta be this. It's gotta be this. It's gotta be this. I need to value my Nora as a body. I really do.
Son of a...
At least the tentacle can't grow. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a big fucking problem. And it's focus speed for fun. And they're all 12-6. So I just lost to Nagakiburos, the card you're never supposed to lose to, because I was holding a vengeance around deny too much. I mean, there's no coming back from this, right? There's no coming back from this. Now, when I'm summoned, grow my... Yeah, it's too late. Okay. It's just frustrating. I had all the cards in hand that I needed to deal with this. I just did it so wrong. Like, again,
No use crying over spilled tea.
Okay, let me vent some frustration before I come into a new match. Like, this is so unbelievably frustrating. I spent my entire season learning how to play the game and how to play the board and stuff. Right? So I finally learned all of that and I got better. But I didn't spend any of my time learning, like, deck building or anything like that. So come the new season, all of a sudden everything has fundamentally changed. I don't know what any of the decks are doing or what I need to play around. And it's just like, it's all completely new. I have my fundamentals, but I keep losing to all the specifics. Like, just because everything abruptly changed. And I just feel so frustrated that it's like, I was doing fine last season, and now I don't know what is going on. I don't know what this new Alawi deck is doing. I don't know what this new none of the decks are the same! Literally none of them! None of them are the same at all! Like, not a single deck stayed in the meta! Like, I can't... I guess I just have to read lists, but at the same time, like, why should I spend if this is my side game, why should I spend time reading lists when it's changing every 2 days? Like, it's... The Alawi deck wants to go big and kill you on 60, which is why I was holding for the all-in that I've seen before, not that one. Like, fuck. Okay, this deck is familiar. Equipment is big here. Vengeance is actually big too. Okay.
Join the hunters, they said.
Most people can't just play around, like, new decks. That does make me feel a little bit better, but gosh, it's frustrating, because, like, it's so much. I don't have a lot of good progression for my Nora. Maybe I shouldn't keep Nora. Probably shouldn't keep Nora if I don't have any way to, like, actually play around her portals, huh? I don't exactly want to get boomed by all this. That's too much damage. Let's take 2 damage, cycle my hand a little bit, and just see what else I can pull. That's actually really convenient.
I'll show the hunters.
I'll take your 2 damage. I guess I need a new season process. If I wanted to keep playing this game, I would need a process for getting into new seasons. You know?
Those who kill innocents are no
Okay,
more than
Vayne is here.
fiends.
It's a high value attack on both of them. Okay. The Tumble's getting discounted. I do have a double Nora hand. I do have a funny Soul Cleave hand. What? Okay. Thanks for the LP, I guess. Okay, yeah, no, there's no excuse for not learning specifics now, I guess. I made it to Diamond on fundamentals alone. I learned the fundamentals. Now it's time to learn how to be specific with this game, right? I guess that's what this season is about. How do I be specific? How do I actually study my matchups? How do I actually... Okay, well... But everything on ladder is so random, man! What is... Too early, no combo, no need... Too expensive without knowing what I have. I'm gonna FOMO. Okay, I actually have a Junk Construct Soul Cleave combo. I do have a Lump Hydrovine in my hand, but it's okay. Okay, with Acorn on the field, Nora cannot strike the Nexus. There's no sense in playing her right now. She's just a removal magnet who would get blocked by everything. Although Acorn is actually accelerating them. Well, I would have to memorize them, and my problem is, okay, this is becoming an issue. My problem is that I am the kind of person who needs to spend time developing, like, I need to spend time developing, like, my skills one at a time. The only way for me to probably get good at that would be to, like, oh, Regenora, yo!
Cup of tea? Fine by me.
Yo! You have to play bigger removal now. Why is this a prank deck? Okay, my Hydrovine is now easier to kill. I love prank. It's just a... Oh, it's Shellfolk Glorious Evolution, except now it's running Nora. That's what it is. That's what this is. Okay.
Off we go. Portals everywhere. Home is just around the portal.
Gosh, this is engaging. I don't have any units. I don't have any... They did give me some portals. They're playing Glorious Evolution on turn goddamn 5. I don't have signposts. Well, they're completely and so I'm just going to spend my Portal Palooza, hope I pull something. There's an Aloof, there's a guy. It is a Kyrian Sump Worker, which is actually really useful here. Not attacking. Lovely. Jawl Hunter's giving me a Sea Scarab. Wait, is this actually... Yeah, it's too greedy. It's way too greedy. It is. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how to play this out. They're probably going to remove the Jaw if I don't open attack with it. And open it. Yeah, you know what?
Set the hooks.
Probably is actually a high value open attack. So here comes a Mystic onto Nora. But I'm going to let whatever happens happen because I want Acorn to die. They have a lot of removal spells coming out. Double pokey on that. Okay, yeah, everything's... We'll take it. It's an okay outcome. It's definitely an okay outcome. This one is a good glimpse target. I can't Hydrovine yet.
Better than eating.
I'm summoned Reforge.
Oh, feels that.
That's not exactly what I want to have.
With utmost
Victor is now here. Okay, we need to be very careful about what's going on from this point on. They've already played their top end stuff. I need to play multiple cards out. Avenge Victor. I guess I don't need to play multiple. I just need to play... Oh, I just need to play one as long as it's not aloof. Hang on, I got tunnel vision. Okay. They would not be able to retaliate to that. Nora's always killable by something else. Yes. I don't want him to scale. I will agree with you. This Otterpuss has no push through, so we can always win on the board. We have a better Hydrovine on the board right now. Okay, that might have been a better Vengeance starter. No, fuck. Hydrovine's a little bit greedy, I think. Let's play out a Camavoran.
I see you.
Oh, you're right. Yep, you're right. Okay, I'm not thinking. I'm not paying attention to my resources. My fundamentals have regressed because it's been a while since I played. But now they're doubling the... Yeah, okay. Except they then just did all of that with free stuff, so it can't really matter that they're Umia. No hate spikes. I have a lot of cards in hand that I just don't want.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything.
We hit a second Glorious Evolution, which is actually kind of nice. Do not hit my extra Hydrovine, please.
I see you.
They found my atrocity. You're not allowed to hit atrocity again, are you? What? I thought you...
I see you.
Yeah, they're though, so it's all good. Well, Nora's hitting me for fucking 14.
Do you like what you see?
It's looking real playable right now. Yeah, okay.
Approach, savage.
Why am I not taking damage? Yeah, there we go.
Wonders to where, I wonder.
Hell, wait up!
Yeah, Vengeance Victor was not correct. I don't know why I don't know why I stopped thinking for myself. I don't know why. So they're now pulling portals. They're Nora
Portals, up and down and all around.
I have to play my own Nora just to survive, I think. Like, what is my line? What is my line actually? I don't have one. They know all of my cards. If I kill this, you strike. If I okay, wait, my line has to be open with my own Nora to generate a blocker.
For a new adventure.
But this is just stalling.
I seem to have misplaced my self.
Do you like what you see?
And their entire hand is full again, and everything is free. Okay, you're not... I don't care how winnable this is. Stop it. Stop it. Every deck has been so cringe. Every deck. I can't know what I'm playing against because everyone's playing something different. If I look up a list to try to understand what I'm playing against, there's no guarantee that I'm playing against it. Because, like, it's just, like, fucking Bard blowouts. Like, I'm trying to understand my own deck. I'm trying to figure out what deck I'm supposed to be playing that's, like, most comfortable, that gives me a stable baseline to play around all of this. I can't find, like... I can't be having a deck crisis of my own while trying to understand what the enemies are playing. I can't be doing all of that at once. What is this? Zed Darius? Like, what the fuck is... Why is it always something... How do I learn to play around this? What is this? It's just different. It's just aggro. Okay, well, if it's just aggro, I guess we can do something with that. You know what? I actually like my hand. I cannot possibly understand all of this fast enough to, like, actually perform. Because the environment I'm in is not stable at all, I cannot figure out, like, how to pilot my decks. And there's no sense in just going back to FTR, because when I get my big units, they also have bigger units. Like... I'm really frustrated today. I'm really, really, really frustrated today.
Oh, it is a great
Huh?
day for a reckoning.
Huh? Okay, I'm beginning to think that this one might not be very legitimate. What could possibly be in here? Ionia is going to have stuff like Twin Disciplines, and to deny, and... you know, like, that sort of defensive recalls, stuns, like that sort of thing. That's what Ionia's gonna have. The Noxus, I mean, we can expect a Reveler's Feast in here, probably. We can expect, that sort of thing. Like, I mean, I haven't seen Whirling Death in a while, but it could be here, I guess. It won't be if you're a pure aggro. We are probably gonna expect a Might. We have to play around Might, right? Okay, there's a Young Witch on the field right now, so they're trying to do some elusive stuff because they're in Ionia. I'm going to full send this. They're trying to race me. I hope they develop. Lovely. It is not urgent to do this, so it would be better to play my other junk construct. I'm going to have to understand how much damage I'm willing to have. That's a... It's just all cheese, man! Well, you're at least not surviving it if you're going to hit my Nexus for that much.
Let's take a real close look at the action.
I guess he's all... Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, just... Deal 3 more damage to me. I don't really care. They didn't swing with this. I can at least get value. This counts as him striking the Nexus, so... I'll just throw my guys away, take minimal damage, generate some portals. I probably did not need to block Zed there. That's fine. Okay, so now we have an extra Pokey. I should have glimpsed my junk constructs. There's now Kato the Arm on the field. And I have just glimpses and no removals. Okay.
Off we go.
We're gonna swing with Nora.
To and fro and to.
We're gonna preemptively glimpse our spider, which seems like a really bad play, but we're really in the dumpster, just for options. Okay, it's gonna fill our board. Nice. Acoustician. Acoustician and Wily Newtfish. Plus, we also have a hired gun, so our board is big. Kato's vulnerable. We are going to be able to...
I have my
Okay, there's Darius. We still don't have any proper removal. We just have to jump block everything. I really should have aloofed earlier, I guess.
You dropped
Like,
something.
I dropped everything.
what's your cheese? Second Darius. Okay. So even if I hit it, it wouldn't have made a difference in this particular case.
They follow the road.
I give you mustard.
Okay, everything is equally fat, which is good. Go
Not
into
my
you.
first gunfight. Just kill me.
Hi, attacker. I'm Dad.
Zed flips. Darius flips. Don't have the removal to deal with anything. Please just cycle some cards. I barely survive. They can't possibly have anything. But now I don't know what my own win condition is. I don't know how to remove... I'm going to remove Kato, right? Okay, Hate Spike is a big pull. But it's a little late, unfortunately. Okay, I can Vile, Hate Spike onto that, kill Zed, but then we have the problem of Darius, right? And then...
Blind for Noxus.
Amplitudinous. Kind of my catchphrase.
Lamb's Respite? That's actually kind of based, no? We drain a little bit. We get ready to Hate Spike the Zed. It does deal 3, yep. Nora flips,
Up and down and all around.
which is important. We have a Portapalooza in hand now. Yeah, we have one more Portapalooza, and we can, like, really prey off of it. Okay. Let's open with... Let's just open as non-committally as possible, spending my attack token.
Skip and a hop. Portals, portals,
In this case, that's non-committal.
I need just a moment.
Okay, you will never be... Okay, you're just gonna kill Nora, and that's okay. We can live with that. You're an aggro deck, so you should have no defenses like this. We generate a Husk. Nora's the only blocker. Spirit's Refuge! What is that doing in an aggro deck? What the fuck is that doing in this list? Oh my god. Okay, we just pulled a captive Yeti. What is Spirit's Refuge doing in this list? Okay, Nora. I could have also played out my Aristocrat, but... Okay, Kato is a problem. A problem that I have no direct answer to. Kato will make Kato plus hammers will make Darius a 15. Okay. That is deeply, deeply, deeply problematic. That's not how that works. Wait, does this block overwhelm damage? If you can't take damage, does this block overwhelm damage?
Who got lost in a puddle.
No, but it goes on my fucking Husk. Okay, I have to pray
Yours to adventure.
for a portal. Okay, we do generate a... He doesn't take the... Oh my god. Okay, I can destroy equipment, though. I pulled a Quietus now. Now that I've pulled a Quietus... Let's pass. Okay. Great Hammers go on. I Quietus the Hammers. That's a different set of Great Hammers, I just realized. That is a second Great Hammer. Nothing I can do.
Go time!
Just nothing I can do.
Another time, another place, dear cat.
None of my past experience matters. None of it matters. How can I... How could I possibly have foreseen a fucking Great Hammers deck? Like... how could I have mulled? Oh my god. Man, I just... I guess the mole was wrong in that case too, because like, was there an option for vengeance? I could have kept vengeance. Like, oh, but I... How could I... Everything's so random! Okay, where's my pencil? Is it gone? It's missing? Here it is. It was here the whole time. Oh my god, okay, let's be very... Okay, Okay, the problem I'm having right now, we need to work through this constructively. The problem that I'm having is that I'm very frustrated that I'm having a deck crisis. I don't know what to play that would be, like, functional into this meta, where I'd, like, want to play control. But in trying to play control, like, if I'm trying to play control, I need to know what I'm answering. That's the thing. To play control and mulligan for it properly, I need to know what tools are answering what threats, right? And it was really comfortable last season, where it's like, yeah, okay, I'm holding my frostbites for certain things. Like, I'm holding vengeance for this thing, I'm holding quietus for that thing, right? Like, but now that quietus is completely different, now that I'm relying on, like, almost entirely pings and, like, weird board stuff, like, now that I'm relying on, like, I have to hold, I mean, it really is just really high vengeance value, I guess. I have to have vengeance against almost every deck, I guess. My tools have changed, and I don't know what the enemies are throwing at me. And again, I'm the type of person where if I were to study a list, I would have to understand what's going on and how it works and, like, really get to know my matchup. But I can't guarantee that matchup is coming. Like, and And all of the stuff that would make me better at that is just, like, unstreamable content, or, like, it requires help or something. Like I can't do that on my own. I can't, like, scrim for matchups on my own, and even if I did, like, I mean, I could just run into Darius Z Great Hammers for some reason. I'm spending so much of my brain power trying to understand my deck and trying to figure out what deck is for me that I just... I just don't know the options. I don't know. It's like, what is the answer to that? Like, safety blocks, if available, should be committed. Like, okay, let me try to read through everything here. Okay, always stagger spells. Yeah, so that's a basic fundamental I learned at the beginning. Always stagger spells to bait out answers. You know, I kind of haven't been doing that as much, but, like, most of the time I still am. If I know what's in hand, try to figure out a way to get rid of it safely. I've been doing that. Yep. If the enemy deck is completely unknown, mulligan for solitaire. And then just figure it out. I'm going to lose LP, but I'll figure it out, right? Mulligan for solitaire. Okay, if I'm playing a control, I guess I am just mulling for either a Nora package or a Viego, like, thing, right? I'm willing to go fast on that sort of thing. Okay. I need to understand my max value plays versus my high value plays. I need to develop my cards when they would get value. Identify the key beatdown cards in my control deck for similar versus similar matchups. My core beatdown cards are, like... It really just is Nora's randomness, right? It is portals. If I'm trying to beat you down, I'm trying to play through portals. Okay. If I'm control, force their offensive buffs on defensive turns. I don't open pass when the enemy must misplay, so my passing has regressed, I think. If I'm stuck on a problem, I must step away or follow a plan. Yeah, okay. That one would be useful. It would... I am stuck on a problem right now. Right? When I have few units... Frivolous removal is more valuable because I don't want to let them go wide. I pointed out the exact session where I played that defensive buried in ice on defensive harrowing. Take 2 seconds to see if the opponent's play makes any sense before investing a reaction to it. Like, this is when I was playing Nightfall. Like, some Nightfalls don't need to be directly triggered. Value's not always slower than tempo. When blocking challenging to kill, use my highest HP units to beat enemy removal options. That makes sense, yep. If I have, like, 2 equal power options, right? This is when I was finally starting to see how to, like, take Nexus damage if I would survive and can foresee value, don't block. Maybe I'm blocking poorly? I think I might be blocking poorly. Okay, hang on. Let's breathe. I think I'm probably not following as many of my principles as I think I am because I'm really tilted. I think that's probably happening. Stun changes valued beatdown lines. This is a deck building thing. Sometimes correct situational tools in the right situation are always better than general tools if I have multiple in hand. Randomness is impossible to control, must beat them down before it comes online. I need to practice my non-main deck options. But yeah, everything requires you to know your opponent's tools. I mean, like, obviously, I can't just say this is a bad deck, because it's not. It's performing, and it's ranked, and it's, like... It's performing outside of my hands. A mirror matchup. Okay, at least I know what's coming for me this time. Okay, so if it's the mirror, then, I mean, I want to hold this quietest for Nora, and I want to start playing for my portals and stuff. I don't want to let them get off the ground on Nora, and I want my own Nora to start going. Junk Construct. Here comes Nora, maybe. Or they slow it down. Maybe they trade a Junk Construct with me. They're not going to. This I can tolerate. This is a deck I can understand. We just have to go slow and we have to think things through, okay? We have to think things through. That is a hapless aristocrat, and it would be frivolous removal to spend my pokey. You may go. Okay, they're burning one of my mana just to do that. Okay. We both have plenty of removal, right? The big units in this deck, Aloof can come out on 5, and that would be okay. I'm gonna Nora.
Cup of tea? Fine by me.
You may try to double ping me, and then that would spend all of your investment, and then my answer to your 5 is totally good, right? And if you can't snipe for 2, they could hate spike me if I were to just raw cleave, and that would be scary. I think they'll offer a construct for construct trade, or they could just go this into that, and then dang it, they are taking a construct for construct trade. Honorable trade between control players. This is a hate spike. This is a glimpse, in fact.
Portals everywhere.
Maybe I'm using my glimpse poorly again? It's been a while since I had to use glimpse. If I play Portal Palooza right now, I'm just concerned about a Nora development. But they're really beating me on mana, right? I keep burning when they're not. Is that still okay?
There once was a yodel who got lost in a portal.
Is that still okay?
Ooh, the suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts.
If Nora comes out and open attacks, that would kind of suck, but that's a very minor downside to development here. Okay, it didn't happen. I am now fully capable of aloofing right here. Oh, lovely. Look at my board. My board is much more developed than yours. No, 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 no. But that's what I was going to do to you. Ah, well, I'm losing a Hydrovine, but I'm not losing a Viego.
We made it. Yay.
Time to hit their Hydrovine. Yep. An honorable trade between control players. They're actually playing the funny. I lose a Vengeance and I lose a Viego. Well, it seems that I am primed to be the beatdown here. Soothsayer. I mean, you're never getting your value. I think I don't care, actually. Well, I would like to free up some board space for Viego. So I do care in the sense that I can allow Junk Constructs to die. And that would be pretty good for me. But I'd rather put it on you. Because it makes you easier to remove. And it makes you more susceptible to the overwhelm here. Except I then failed to kill it like a dumbass. Oh my god, am I serious? I'm not counting. Well, I suppose Viego doesn't have to come out, and it's really good to swing with this board.
You have to get me out of here.
You are not welcome.
It's an odd choice. I have signposts for any vengeances.
You disrupt our peace.
This has to be a tempo play, though, whenever I use it. Like... Alright, what is it? What is it? Pokey plus Vile. Signposts would not get any value. Alas, we forced them to use double pings. Okay.
Portaling away.
Alright, all tuned up. Try now.
I have pulled a called shot. That's actually kind of sick. They're tapped under Vengeance. I will play out... I'm not ready to flip him. No, there is a flip play that I have in hand. I just need to empty my board for it.
She waits for me beyond the mist.
I'm going to try to...
Queen.
He should have been a part of that attack, but... I played him and he wouldn't get value. I think that's wrong. At least they're not doing anything to him, right?
I will not be made to wait.
If I can find this parallel convergence while my board is still going, that's actually nuts. But my Soul Cleave is very low value right now. They have a lot of cards. And there could be a sign. I have to be very careful. There could be a signpost, right? They've already used a Cleave combo and like double aloof. I'm short of Vengeance. They're trying to come up with a play. I'm still holding my Quietus for Nora whenever she shows up. Although... Oh, come on. Okay, well, Pokey into Quietus kills her. No! No! Stop it! No! Dude, I can't... We're developing the called shot. I can't just gain all my LP from people quitting. This is the one good game we've had today. Please don't quit. No, this was engaging. This was fun. I knew what I was doing. I was trying to... Don't you dare quit. We just lost the first fun game we've had all day.
I think this will sound great.
We didn't. Not in that we lost, but then we're not allowed to have the first fun game we've had all. They just left. They just left.
Without her, there is only darkness.
Well. So depressing. Okay, Annie Katarina, but the good version, so it's just removal.jpg, like. So, I mean, Vengeance is low value then. I mean, it's going to hit Broadmain, which is going to be really important. I actually kind of like this, like. I'd rather find cheaper removal, I think, question mark, but everything's 2. I'd need double pings. Quietus is really high value if I can find it for Annie. Quietus is Katarina. I think I'm going to harder mull for Quietus. Did not find, but we did find Nora Cam of what we can start we can start progressing our actual game plans, right?
That egg, did it move?
There's the Raven Bloom. And I guess, like, yeah, pings that deal 2 are pretty good right now. Okay, Vengeance is back in hand. End round. Drunk Construct. I feel anxious about summoning Nora until I can guarantee she's about to get value. I want to summon the Camavorn instead. We're going to try to beat down with board right now. Go wide, develop our win conditions, progress Nora a little bit, right? Is this going to be like Caustic Grip? Yeah, it's Caustic Grip. Which ultimately cost me 1 until they use another spell, which they probably will. Maybe Mystic on the Camavorn. 2 of them. A Blade's Edge Flock. Okay. So they've just used a Flock on Camavorn. They're down 1 Flock. They're down 1 Flock. They're down a lot of cards in hand. Should we be tracking this? Yeah, we should be tracking this. Okay, hang on. We should be tracking this. Riff, Blade's Edge, and Flock. I know you guys can't see it. It's for my own sake. They're trying to turbo accelerate Tibble here. Which is a bit scary because my own proper win conditions are just not here right now.
Come on, Tibbers. It's playtime.
Glimpse answers Cat. Yeah. Glimpse answers Cat, who can come out if I retaliate badly. Nora.
I seem to have misplaced my...
Very glad to hear it, Mel. Very glad to hear it. That's awesome. Okay. It's definitely a little frustrating. If you played 6 plus other spells, this game deal 2 to a... Oh, High Note's a Mystic Shot. I didn't know that. Okay. High Notes. That's a High Notes. Okay. Yeah, this version is way better than what I ran. This version is way better than what I ran. But they're very low on cards in hand. And they're using all of the important stuff. The only thing that makes sense is for me to play out Camavorn. I spent my Glimpse mana, right? Drum solo. That's such a good card. Okay. Drum solo. Yes, I can believe that, actually. I have no desire to swing with that. I'm glimpsing raw. I know it's my cat answer, but look at my hand. Like, I need answers to Tibulk. 0 mana high notes to...
You dropped something. I dropped everything.
Draw me something better. We got a Broadmane. We got a Broadmane out of hand. That's huge. Huge. Absolutely tremendous. Now, where are my win conditions? My hand is very low because we got blown out by that 0 on a high note turn. Even when she's gone, the effects of Seraphine can still be felt on the game. Just... how distressing is that?
Who's gonna get in my way?
What other value would everything here get? Everything would simply be removed. You're a removal deck. I must play on the beatdown and try to get value out of my units offensively. That was the expected outcome of that one. Here it comes. Well, that does appear to be 2 Caustic Rifts, which wipe my entire board. This is going to kill the Husk, but alas, we can remove, at least we can remove Annie. There are now no more Rifts in their deck.
Done yet?
They've used 3 Rifts, a Blade's Edge, a Flock, 2 High Notes, and a Drum Solo. They have 1 card in their hand. I have 2. Huge pull, actually.
Never play.
I cannot prevent her from striking, unfortunately. I've been given a vial.
To the point.
Which I maybe could have and should have used, but, like, I don't know.
No one gets in my way. No going back.
I mean, the spider always dies every time, but if they play it wrongly, I can save somehow. I can pull an answer away from my Nexus, I guess. Nah, one of them costs 0. One of them, yeah, never mind. Here comes a Blade's Edge onto the Spiderling before my attack is declared. And these were both Katarinas. I mean, I'm out of steam. I got nothing. That was always going to happen. As soon as I didn't get my draws, like, it just, as soon as the 0 mana high note won the game, immediately. Once that occurred, I think I could no longer win. I just have nothing. I don't know how to use this card. I don't know how to use Bandle Deny properly. Okay, well, I guess we'll take this. Not exactly what I needed, but...
Never play fair.
I guess Nora can block Katarina.
Quite ready for a new adventure. cup of tea? Fine by me.
Yeah, no, I legitimately just cannot figure out how to use it properly.
Blood for Noxus.
Nora doesn't even have enough power to
Are
kill
you
cats.
too?
Like, it's just...
A wrong turn to a right way home someday.
Okay, yeah, all the P and Z cards are the good ones in that deck. I see why my version of the list did not work. I think it's here for equipment, but Jack's Ornn play rate is like dramatically falling, and we already have Quietus Tecton for that, yeah. And then just on the off chance that you find like, no, I literally cannot think of a spell like a Vengeance. Kindred Nasus. I swap to aggro and end up facing Kindred Nasus immediately. Like, what the f... Sure. A deck that only exists for anti-aggro. I swap to aggro, and all of a sudden it's Kindred Nasus.
We shall sing, dance, and forget our woes.
I don't believe it.
Join us.
Yeah. Yeah, but I haven't seen a Harrowing get played yet, is the thing. Forsaken Bacchae is here just because it's a cheap predict, right? Like, it doesn't even have to hit its condition. Oh, now this hand is something else, isn't it? I think I actually want to go slow on Pet. I actually want to play Pet. That is kind of fun, isn't it? Conspicuous bank. What are you banking for?
Embrace life.
Ah, yeah, that does seem to be Kindred, doesn't it?
We do not linger.
Glimpse incoming. I mean, what interaction do you really have? You have at worst a hate spike. There's the glimpse.
Gently.
It does hit something very low value, though. Hang on. Okay. You're not fearsome.
We shall pierce their treasonous hearts.
Soul Cleave takes... You need 4 spaces for the mist... Or for the Wraith Caller, right? Okay. I'm concerned about Sandy Deny. I'm really concerned about Sandy Deny.
Our vengeance has burned long enough. Act now.
lose a Mistwraith from this, right? Yeah. Not a very great situation. They didn't have a Sandy Deny. Okay. Four or five. Callista will always be tanky enough to take any of them. Why did I put my Hallowed on a... God damn. Okay, whoops, my bad. A unit that can be blocked. That's really sloppy play. It should have gone on a Mistwraith. Every time Callista attacks, a Mist Caller should come out. Oh, a Black Spear. Never mind. A Black Spear triggered. Okay, but this is still okay because they're on 2. Their Nexus health is 2. And they just felt really pressured to remove my Callista, which, yeah, it is important to remove my Callista. I'm gonna fill my board back out. We did lose a Mistwraith, but we're losing something here. Kindred now flips. I'm going to make them work for like removal on my units. I'm going to make them work really hard.
We stand in the footprints of
Okay, he's big.
long-trodden.
God damn it. Okay. Fortunately, I have an obvious weakest unit.
May I see your invite?
I think I can stand to have this happen.
Its heart beats fast now.
It knows.
Just need to go wide enough. And I think I have. I think I am wide enough on open attack. It has to be open attack. Huh?
And surface to something
Are you fishing for Spirit Fire? They're trying to find Spirit Fire. They're trying to find Spirit Fire. Or wait, Siphoning Strike. Wait, no, nothing. Wait, huh? Spirit Fire isn't even Nasus's champ spell. Like, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't like the implications of this. Like, every time I try to go back to a control style and I try to figure out what's going on, it fails. And when I just play this fucking brainless aggro deck, we're good. And I don't like the implications of that at all. I really don't. I don't. I hate that I have to play this for results. Like, it feels so awful. It feels so bad, guys. Just... I know. It's just... It doesn't feel like I'm earning what I'm doing. It feels like I'm abusing a broken deck. That's... But it also feels like everybody else is abusing a broken deck. So, like... in whatever, I guess.
A brief engagement, but a joyous one.
You'll thank me later.
Got a bad feeling that's a fearsome blocker now. Oh, it's not.
The night is young.
They're just trying to supercharge something.
How did that move go?
No, but I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm learning skills is the thing. It feels to me like I've regressed so hard in everything. It's just frustrating. I feel like I'm a much worse player than I was last season.
We tend the fire and hope
Like-
for her return.
I'll show you how it's done.
I do want this particular guy dead.
Flame. Heard you're new in the area.
Those are some good stats, my guy. I'll push this more damage because everything on my board is a spider. That did not make you a fearsome blocker again. There's one fearsome blocker on the board. It will die. Just a race condition now. Everything's a race condition. Yeah, no, I don't like it. Two. And that's okay. Yeah. I love how I have so much mastery on both of these champions, but so little of it came from this deck. Oh man, I don't like this. This can't be it. This can't be it. Some poor soul is trying to make Anivia work. I am very, very, very sorry for you. Okay, that's actually worse than what I had before.
The party never ends, nor its spirits.
This trades more favorably into the butler. Oh, wait, I'm fucking actually stupid. See what I mean? Like, I'm not better. I'm actually worse than I was. By a lot. By a significant amount. I'm just abusing this shit-ass, broken, stupid fucking deck. I don't want to waste my Mark of the Isles here, dude. Like... Ah, who gives a shit? It's a fearsome blocker. Go away. Whatever. Fuck, this is so fucking dumb. I hate my life. Just... what am I doing? What changed, like, about me between now and the last time I ran control? Like... Well, I practiced a lot of aggro and I practiced a lot of mid-range is what changed. Are you for real? That's not real. Got no interaction, okay. This is secretly a fearsomes variant, I guess? I'm not punching through any fucking damage anymore. Hi, Sean. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the Anivia is the fuck up. Do you see what it... It's just bait decks. It's just bait decks. I'm so tired of this, dude. Like, I can't. You caught me in the middle of a really fucking frustrating breakdown, but I appreciate it. Hi, everyone. So I'm Quinn. I'm a League of Legends analyst. We're playing Legends of Runeterra because I believe in transferable skills between games, and so I'm climbing to Masters in a card game. But it was going better last season. We'll say that. I got nothing. That's actually lethal if they let it go through. Like, just mark the Isles a second time, I guess. Let them thin out their board. Play for a harrowing or something. Like, oh, it's a mystery to me. I'm a yonky splinky. Hold on. I'm getting in on this. This is too important. There we go. It's important. Well, I do have a soul cleave now. I guess I could go in on my own Mistwraiths, which would be kind of a funny outcome, right? I mean, like, how am I actually pushing through damage? It's just... It's literally fearsomes with one Anivia. I just... Because I'm a full Shadow Isles, they're a full... This is cruel. What? This is absolutely despicable. I don't know. I've made the wrong play again. Just whatever. I have a cleave, but it's such a weak guy. Like, ugh. Can I bait you into blocking? Yeah, I can. I can play this on 7. Was this 5? This was 5. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh. Here comes a missed call and then like burst summon a Mistwraith and then I die. Is that what's happening here? Yeah, of course it is. Just why? Why is every match so frustrating? Oh my god. Okay, we have to solve this. My good friend Trash King Arisen wrote a write-up for me on how to have fun. I'm gonna go read it. I don't understand. That guy's increasing Anivia's win rate. What do I even have in here for Noxus? Is it just the Precious Pet? It's just the Precious Pet. That's it. That's sadistic. So you just replace this with one Anivia and then... Right? Like... You just ruin everyone's day. Cut Precious Pet from mine because you got tired of whiffing. So you're playing Fearsomes too? Like everyone's playing Fearsomes? Bro, Dad. I mean, okay, Sean's chat. Important question. Everybody who just came out on the raid. Is he attractive? Is he attractive? This is important. He is, in fact, broad. Look at him. I am looking at him. He's got a big ass schnoz. Okay. The Shadow Isles Hopium isn't working, but we were on the right track. This one, like, I kind of see it. I see what's going on, but I feel like I kind of see what's going on with this. Here, let's just go to my decks. I need to figure something out. I don't want to just play Fearsomes. My skills will degrade so fast just playing that. It's not how I like to play. It's what I played before to learn how aggro works. But now we need to take a step back and relearn how control works. Everything is fast. To win the game in this meta, you just need... I mean, okay. So the reason that Nora Viego should work is I am just flooding the board with a bunch of, like, dummy units. I'm using hate spikes to clear out what matters. I'm not holding myself to Quietus, like, for Quietus, right? I'm just... I have to preempt what they're doing. In that case, I think I can still make that work. I just have to get better. And there's no way around learning what decks are going to be played into me. There is no way around that. So in fact, we might actually, for the first time in the history of this climb, we may find value by no longer playing, but doing research instead. We're playing into Lurk this time, which is actually kind of nice because my junk constructs are doing a lot. My portal is too slow. And this is really high value. Okay. Actually super, super good. That's an instant Viego flip. They're running back eyes in this list now? Huh. They proc Lurk. Okay. We're going to breathe. Breathe in, breathe out, right? We just... We're not... Yeah, okay. We're not gonna get results. We can't get results. It's impossible to get results right now with how little I know about what's going on. I have absolutely no desire to spend my attack token into this with this board. I want to control what I'm taking damage from. What a cruel prank. Like... It's just another back eye. That's another Sharkling. Okay, they're flooding the board right now. Yeah, we're never gonna get to greed a Soul Cleave into my junk constructs. Blood base. So clearly they did not predict into any lurks. You... And for good measure, you. That should maybe have been held for a Xersai hatchling. Now that I think about it, but we're going to have a lot... So we are progressing properly into our portal condition, right? Like, we are properly playing around portals. Okay. I'm going to play out the Cam of Orin. Although, realistically... Okay, Puzzling Signposts is actually huge into Pike spell, which they don't have yet. They can't have it yet. I'm actually getting optimal value from this thing doing that. my portals are not getting drawn. So I will forcibly draw one. It is almost guaranteed to hit a portal here. Yes. Hextech Handler's pretty funny, actually. I kind of want to swing with it, yeah. We'll bleed exactly 1 mana to keep card advantage. We can't Portal Palooza yet. We don't have a Soul Cleave that makes any sense. We are about... I think I can generate my own win condition. I think on next turn, I can really aggressively play Viego. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, let's really aggressively play Viego. They are still unlikely to have death from below with what we've seen so far.
My queen.
I mean, I guess it can't have been right. They could have death from below, actually. How many times have they triggered Lurk? I can't see just on the board. Okay, slightly problematic that Redfin Hammersnout is here now. Why did I swing with my Scam of Orin? I want to Soul Cleave it next turn. That was my win condition. I didn't think. Okay, we're gonna have to pray that this doesn't go into that. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, sucks. Blood in the water, huh? Maybe we can pull another... I mean, we're out of portals now. I do not think this denies the rally. But it does create a... Yeah, it doesn't deny the rally. Blood in the water. That was a huge misplay by me. It really hindered my ability to flip Viego, which is super bad, because I had a free Viego flip this turn. In fact, that kills Viego before he would have flipped, even if I had Soul Cleave. Which should be okay. That doesn't lethal me. It can't lethal me.
Cup of tea? Fine by me.
We'll poke that. Huge pull now. So even if this Viego dies, which he will, they're only dealing 2 damage. Now Hydravine gets to come out. I get to replace this Viego. I'm actually in very good condition right now. They have 1 card in hand. I think I have properly outscaled the Lurk player. Thank you, Lurk players, for playing a deck that I understand. They've just played Jawfish, and I'm really praying that he... So the 1 card in hand happened to be Jawfish. I'm really praying that it doesn't... It hit literally only my Hydravine. And Signposts, for some reason, doesn't hit skills. Well, I guess it literally can't, but... Well, that sure is something, isn't it? Unbelievable. I don't believe it. Ugh.
Windows to where, I wonder.
Okay. No portal. Okay. What's your 1 card in hand? Zersereth. Okay, so Zersereth is going to, very quickly become a problem. He does have Overwhelm. Do I have anything tanky enough to eat an Overwhelm? Yes, I do. I have a Viego. I can sack another Viego if I absolutely have to. Which, let's see if I do. Yeah, I do.
You matter so little.
No, I don't. All cards on the table, right?
I command you.
Four up to 7, plus 5, plus 6, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait, hold. Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm too short.
I hear her calling for me.
That egg. Did it move?
Ooh, the suspense is
I have my play.
I hope it lasts.
I am going to kill my own aristocrat. Interesting. I could die to a rally right now. I need to keep signpost mana. Can also look for opportunities to go faster. This is one of them. I can no longer offensively soul cleave this turn. Wait, but I just pulled a Vengeance. No way. No way I just pulled a Vengeance before it has Spell Shield. I can stall very, very effectively. Okay, they just surrendered. So the line I was trying to find was a self-slay, like, just get a little more unit death. A self-slay into... like 2 more power into next turn Soul Cleave, right? Or no, that doesn't matter at all. It was just kill something on my next turn Soul Cleave. That missed into something new, but I couldn't find the board space for it, and it got complicated, and so I just killed their thing and happened to pull a Vengeance. And I couldn't even articulate my plan, guys. Ooh. Ooh. Woo! I am liking this deck. I just need to get good. That's the next step. I just need to get good. Is this Fearsomes with Chimes? What is Bard Callista? We feeling less? No, we're feeling more confused, but at least thank you for showing up, Darian. I appreciate it. No, everything sucks, but I think I've got a deck that I can maybe play, sort of. I just need to, like, spend a lot of time getting good. It's just every game is something fucking weird and confusing. I don't know how to mull against this. I think my pings suck. No, they don't. They hit Esmus and they hit Beard, and I want the Pokey and I want the Quietus. I want to hit all the Bard cards. Please don't just be Fearsomes with a Bard in here. We just played against a championless Fearsomes because they put an Anivia in to bait you. That's what we played against like a few games ago. I'm so glad that at least that interaction hasn't changed.
I must get out of here.
Why am I drawing the signposts every game? I have never... We're changing our deck list. I cannot tolerate this any longer.
Please, I have connections.
I would like to hit Meduli instantly. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Look, a thing.
It's a Meduli deck. I don't know why it has Callista in it. I hit Bard, actually, which is good enough. Second Asmus. I'm doing this to deny an Esma's target to stifle this turn. And just to hopefully... Yeah, beautiful. Now I have a hate spike for whatever comes my way next. We're trying to progress. We're trying to just... So the chimes are increasing quickly, very quickly. Big units are coming. Big units are coming for sure. Let's play a second aloof. Let's hit another big unit. Because, oh, we have a third aloof. Let's hit something chime impacted, please. We hit second Bard. There is no Meduli here. Callista, however, is, in fact, a 6/7. So I just need to bide my time. Camavorn Soldier can block Callista. I think it also doesn't matter if I... Now that's just rude and unnecessary, and you know it. Okay, before I overdevelop a Viego, let's just check. Do we need a safety aloof? The odds are very much in our favor to not need one. There's an empowered beard. Okay, 3. I'm still 1 damage short on Callista. Although I actually... I want to greed. I want to greed. I want to let Callista hit me. I want to let Callista hit me. I want to greed for a win condition here.
The whole world.
I want to let Callista hit me. I do want to let Callista hit me.
Is a weapon.
No, swing with your others, please. Swing with your others. Damn. I need the board space.
Lady Elise, where are you?
Do I have to?
This looks strange, and I'm aware it does. Oh, come on, man. You really can't do this to me. I shouldn't have let that go through, actually. I didn't think about how it would influence. And we have now found Meduli, even though I really should have just anticipated that, shouldn't I? Played another aloof. Okay.
I hear her calling for me.
I'm going all in on the Viego flip this turn.
I command you.
To all betrayers!
They're on to the fun. Yeah, they are. I'm just... I don't know if I have to go all in on the Viego flip is the thing. Well, they're topped out of everything that matters, so I guess that's not. But I actually can't get my board. Wait. We delay a little bit longer. I really don't like that this thing is here. I need an extra blocker. The open attack is too potent. I could not generate the funny this turn. But I don't think I'm that scared. I mean, like, there it is again. Oh, now I'm letting them do it on attack, though. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Callista's here to just duplicate this guy. Now I'm just letting them create this on attack. What have I done? If I can endure, Viego will do a lot for me. There's going to be 3 Medulis here. There are now 238 Chimes in this deck. I cannot let any of this hit.
Return to us.
Oh. Wait, seriously? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take you playing this very slowly. Not swinging with ephemeral Medulis for some reason. My opponent just misplayed. Okay, the funny may be unnecessary.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything.
Oh! We just hit the Ruination. Okay, well... Fast spell? I don't really care about you very much. Can we make Viego flip this turn? Yes.
Really?
You're really not doing me a solid this turn. If this aloof dies, yeah, I am good. 8 out of 10? Okay. This should flip Viego, and this should always... I mean, because he always takes strongest enemy. Yeah, so I get their big units. And now it's just absolutely guaranteed that Viego will flip, because they should not have an answer to him. No need to rush out Nora. Okay. The Bard decks are not scaring me too much, but the games are long and intense, and so that's probably why it feels so bad to lose right now. Okay, you're mine. That's genuinely hilarious. Okay, there's more. Look at the number! I almost blundered an encroaching mist. This is high value. Is it Meduli? Fucking. This is a gimmick! Stop! This is a gimmick! Man! Stop this! This is a gimmick! I can't lose. I'm letting it happen. I want to see it. Stop making more! Oh my god! This is absolutely absurd. I'm replacing the husk with Nora.
I'm quite ready for a new adventure.
The Viego procs before the Hydrovine. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. Okay. I have to see that get played. I have to see that get played. I have to see that get played. So I'm intentionally slowing down this game. I have to see that get played. Oh my god! This is ridiculous! What a... and that's a beard! Oh my fucking god. The longer this game goes, the more I expose myself to counterplay, so I can't let this go any longer. What is that? This game is good again. This game is good again. I like this game again. That guy made me laugh. That guy had a fun day. Oh my goodness. I'm playing to detailed now. We just hold outro for theirs. We literally could not lose. I'm not dragging that out any longer. I don't trust myself in that position. Yeah, but I already forced them to discard 2, so the risk of that was pretty low. Right. Garen Kale. Like, can you just... Whatever. We don't want Mihira to exist. Hate Spike is really high value. I think we probably mull like this. Is this an okay mull? Aloof is really important to play, like, as soon as possible into this. I think. We, like, need an Aloof on 4. I think I actually might end up soul cleaving Aloof. It's elites? This is elites? This is elites. For some reason. Well... For Ramhound or Battlesmith. So this is a real thing. This deck is a real thing. It's not just... Okay, that's... We actually had known counterplay to this deck, apparently.
Ready for deployment! Demacian steel protects me!
Apparently aloof is not the highest priority thing in my list.
Soldiers, to me!
Allegiance? Oh my god, Kale is here. What is she here? Is she the only Targon card? Okay, this is not at all what I thought it was, and so I just lose now, but... This is not at all what I thought it was.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything!
Taste steel!
Fall to our standard!
It's a reasonably good thing to hit. Well, this thing got big fast, My hand can't do anything. My hand has one play, and it's to keep this soldier alive and cleave it.
We fight for those who cannot.
My hand can't win. But let's go ahead and for funsies. Wow, we flipped Nora. Hooray.
Fear is the first of many foes.
Okay, okay. So, okay. I'm not vocalizing right now because this is just a little too critical for me to figure out like right now. Just... Okay. Last season, my control deck of choice was Field Rush. Now I picked it up before we figured out that Field Rush was like truly, truly broken. But the fact remains that it was broken. The freezes that I received were kind of a cheat code. And it really like guided me through comfortably my first phases of learning this game. Now though, I don't have the option to run a bunch of freezes. Now my tools must be a lot... I must anticipate my enemy's move a lot more correctly. I have heard before people say that, like, control is just harder to play sometimes. And I didn't believe them because my experiences said otherwise. But now I'm having experiences that go along with that, right? Now I have to know what my opponent's decks are. Now I have to understand the landscape of the game in the early meta. This is why aggro must climb immediately, because the control players are getting their bearings, while the aggro players don't have to as much. Even me, who is not fully an aggro player, I was able to get some wins off with this Fearsomes list, right? But the aggro players can still keep using the same principles that they always do, and they have like shorter learning curves for like the basics of their decks than the control players do. This is also true in League, where playing control comps properly is like one of the hardest things you can do, because you have to anticipate the enemy's moves and thoroughly, truly, truly understand them. The problem I am now running into is I am playing control decks with no forgiveness, because there aren't control decks with forgiveness right now. There is no step forwards but to understand the landscape right now, like what I'm about to come up against, how to mulligan for like the actual weird ones. If I want to be a good lore player playing control here, and I do, because I actually do like this deck, and I think it's my deck for the immediate short term, then I must spend some time studying the decks that are going to pop up and the lists that I should play against, even if they are going to change like a little bit. At the bare minimum, I need to come up with some kind of cheat sheet. Yeah, that's what I need. I need a cheat sheet. Yeah. Okay, that's how I can filter the information. I need a cheat sheet. Okay. It can also be tremendously helpful to search in the moment if you're truly lost. Am I allowed to do that? Wait. I'm allowed to do that? Wait. Wait, that's... So you're telling me if I just... The real problem has revealed itself once again. The true issue has been revealed again. The issue that I'm not using my resources that are available to me. We have solved the problem. We have solved the problem. I'm not using my resources. I'm showing up, getting confused, and getting boomed. You recommended it to me, but a year ago? So it never ended up in here. The control player must be aware of options, and it is stupid, outright stupid, while learning what my opponents are doing, to not try to find out before my experience. I don't have fun in Trial by Fires. I am too far out of my comfort zone right now. Why am I too far? Because I'm trying to figure out my deck while figuring out theirs. A tool to net deck them. Oh, I did it again! Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why do I keep doing this to myself, man? I just try to fucking brute force think things through without fucking actually thinking them through. It's like Garen Kale. Oh, what do I think it's gonna be? It's never, I wonder what can help me figure out what this is. It's always gotta be me. Why do I do this? Ah. The meta should always be Bard. Well, the Bard decks were funny today. The Bard decks did get very, very funny today. Don't treat these. Yeah, but it's but I get the generalist idea, right? So wait, if I look up Bard, where did Bard go? Did they forget to? Where is Bard? Where is Bard? What? He's not here! Wait, is Rise here? Oh my god, they're considered regions. They're considered regions. Wait, but where's Bard? There's just no Bard! I was gonna look. Oh my god, there's just not. Okay, 7 days? Ah, more champs appeared. Okay, here's Bard. Bard allowed. No Bard. Okay. That makes sense. Just make it easier on myself, man. There's no reason to not make it easier on myself. Paradox, I would recommend playing this. My experience playing this is Bard just bad me. Bard has been really, really good in the past. I think right now he's not. He's someone who actually understands the game better than me could tell you more effectively. I would strongly recommend playing this game because I find that its single player thinky nature in a ranked context is really, really good at pointing out my flaws when trying to climb in League of Legends. I think this is such a good calming game. Okay, I say calming as if I haven't been mauling for the past 2 play sessions. This is a very good game for me personally to understand my tendencies and to like actually learn how to apply myself with learning skills so I can stop autopiloting in League, right? But just Slimbo Sire. Nice. Okay, I'm not playing another game today. What I will do though is where's the code? I shouldn't have called it imported deck, but like... So this is the Trist control. I'm just going to have it... Wow, I have like nothing. And I don't know why Bard is like the... Or Gnar is the face of it. Has to be owned. I mean, it's so easy to get the Buster Shots. It's so easy to get the Shepherds. It's a little less easy to get the Mayors. There's several reasons why I can't play this deck right now. Yeah, lucky you. So, wait, you played you played Kat when she was the worst champ in the game, and now Kat was just a moment ago one of the best champs in the game. Yeah, exactly. That's so funny. Raven's man plays nothing but deep. It's really funny. Like, absolutely nothing but Nautilus decks. Okay. No way. Have I figured this archetype out, by the way? Have I figured it out? It's just like you just run your Nora package early until like you can stall for VAO to come online. Like your control elements are really portals. Like Grandma just doing her thing. It's Yumi. Look at her. Okay, yeah, I like Viega. And the vengeance pings, etc. Pings are not easy to use. Aloof control. Yeah, okay, it's just better to be in Bandle right now. If I get absolutely desperate, I will take this list and remove the Shadow Isles and add the P and Z. If I get absolutely desperate, I will do that. But do regions translate to like MTG? Roughly, yeah. Every region does have its own identity, right? Vaguely. So like Shadow Isles is generally really good at like control elements. Freljord is also typically a control element like region, but like if Freljord is mixed with some other stuff, it becomes a very good beatdown region. It's just a big overwhelm thing. PNZ's entire thing, like there's a lot of removal spells. Shurima has everything and also everything's mother. Yeah, champions can ignore their region identity to a degree and create like some... So like there are Shadow Isles aggro, there's Shadow Isles mid-range, but like the core cards of Shadow Isles that go in every deck would lean you a little bit towards control, right? So like, for example, like Kindred is very much a mid-range unit, Gwen is very much a mid-range unit, Nocturne is kind of an aggro unit. But then you look at the spells that are really good in this region, and it's like, I can't type, I can't do anything. The spells that are really good in this region, like this is control stuff, this like rewards you for getting late and then ending the game, or it's a win condition, right? A lot of weird pings and removal spells and stuff. You're a blue-white enjoyer. I am a blue-black, I think. I like blue-black. I think. Shadow Isles is very black. Yeah, but it's, I mean, Demasia's pretty linear, like, beatdown. I don't know very much about Magic, to be honest. So they do have identities. The regions do matter. But champions get weird. And then there's, like, these funky guys who just are their own regions. Angry Tom Kench. Dude, this was one of my first ever decks that I made. I've just never deleted it because it was too important for me. So, look, it's literally just beat down Soraka Kench, except Jarvan is Kench. That's what this was. Like, this is one of the first decks I ever made. Very funny. Jarvan's just your perma removal engine. I think I deleted Suck Me Syrah. Oh, no, I didn't. This sucks, but I want, like, 20 LP. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't get that 20 LP, by the way. That is so dumb. Are you kidding me? Control. I will not have fun ramming my head into everything and losing. Every time I have not had fun playing a competitive game lately, it's because I went in with a very faulty understanding of how something worked and got boomed off of it. I am never going to be the type of player who is allowed to just play for information. I'm never going to be able to. We did a good job at just playing. Like we slowed down on the amount of VOD reviews. In this game. Saying why something is very strong instead of simply calling... Well, I wasn't even calling it OP is the thing. I literally had no idea what my opponent's options were. Like that. Anivia bait... I hate bait decks. Why do bait decks exist? Why are bait decks allowed to exist? Yeah, the problem solving process is okay, so I'm conflicted, guys. I feel like I only drew the conclusion that I need to like change my scouting ways and like change my prep and do something different next time. I feel like I only came to that conclusion because I beat my skull into the wall for like 3 hours. And I don't want to train myself to not try things. This is a slippery slope. This is a really slippery slope. I can very easily conclude again that I just should not play my games because I don't know what's going on and I'll lose. And that wouldn't necessarily be a wrong conclusion. It just wouldn't be a helpful one. This is such a slippery slope for me in my brain. Like... I already barely play solo queue in League, and I'm already, like, trying to train myself to approach it productively again, but... But I'm in a different phase in League. When I see something in League, I generally understand what's going to happen, it's just the intricacies that I might not get. When I see something in lore, it's completely new. Okay, wait, it's just... I am stuck. I am really, really stuck. Well, no, I'm not stuck because I have a way forward where I just keep playing, and then if I don't know what's going on, I have tools to help me know what's going on. I have to build up a toolkit for problem solving in lore. I don't need to make a cheat sheet now that I can just, you know, like, go here and look up what my opponent is playing. Like, let's say I run into some random Scion list. What's happening with Scion? Oh, apparently absolutely nothing, and he's just not appearing. Okay, well, that's not helpful at all. Oh, because it's Scion Trist by accident. Right, and it turns out it's just Fearsomes that includes one of Scion. You will never see... Well, I just clicked an example, right? But like, let's say I don't know let's say I encounter Jax Orn and I don't know what Jax Orn does. Okay, what kind of units can I expect to see in Jax Orn? Okay, ultimately I mean, high quietus value for the equipment. It's all equipment. This guy's showing up like every game, right? Bone Club. Howling Abyss. Oh no, they're all really different. Well, not that different. This is just based. It's just a one. You're turning your Orn deck into an ARAM. Like, that's actually awesome. Or it's like, let's say that somebody's mastered, like, Misfortune. Let's say a pirate deck comes out, and I'm like, okay, what does pirates look like right now? Well, it's very standard Noxus aggro, right? It's going to be a Reveler's Feast. That makes sense. It's going to be a pigeon list. It's just the same sort of Noxus aggro core as always, except it's trying to go really wide and burn you with, like, TF Misfortune, right? It's more burn focused than before. Except even this just looks like Noxus aggro now. Like, wait a minute, that one didn't have a Butcher. This one does. Wait, it just shows me. So I would then clearly have to click like all of these to see if there's anything like noticeable, right? Because all of them except the first one has Butcher. Shell Shocker is also included in some of these. This is like, right. Butcherless is becoming more common. You've been playing it, it's alright. I guess that is a little more complicated, right? It's just more Noxus favored, right? More Noxus leaning. Needless to say, Paradox. Noxus is red. Noxus is very red. Oh, good lord. Oh, now this is cringe. Don't really like. I like it when Noxus controls exist. I think those are really fun. Like something centered around Swain or something, like, or Annie, like. And Noxus controls do exist right now. The last 2 sessions, I've been getting my dick kicked in by Noxus control because I want to be the one playing it is the thing. It's been not fun whatsoever. Darian, the only reason I don't like it is because it felt for a while like it was literally the only possible thing to run. It's just so situated in the meta that it's just gross when it's less of a meta, but it's good. I like it. Feel the Rush like seeing play? Feel the Rush is still seeing play. I actually could just go back to Feel the Rush. Is it the greedy version? It's no longer the greedy version. Okay, well, some of them are still the greedy version. This one is almost all spells. Wait, they're all almost all spells. Hey, what happened to this deck? Why is it almost all spells? Okay. I don't want to have to suffer to get a conclusion is the problem. Like, no, but oh, this one happened again too. I took the coward's way out. I took the coward's way out. Do you know what I did? When something went wrong, instead of trying to solve the problem properly, I just said I'm bad. And then I just queued up again. Oh, these habits are so hard to kick, man. Like, these habits are so hard to kick. Okay. Well. There's a note. There's a note-taking thing I can do. No, there's something here. Something here. Guys, there's something here. A breakthrough is imminent, but I think I need some privacy to figure it out fully. So unfortunately, that is it for the night. I will be back tomorrow. Because of this because this particular problem-solving skill is going to be absolutely critically important for League later, I am going to have to... I'm going to play lore again tomorrow, and it's going to be my last stream before I go away for the weekend. There's something here. There is something here. There is something here. Yeah, no, there's something here. I'm close to something major. Yeah, that's going to really help me solve problems. Specifically me. I don't know if it'll work for anyone else, but it probably does. Yeah, I have spare paper here too. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I know I was malding tonight. I really appreciate that you guys still enjoy the stream, even when I'm angry and upset. Don't forget to love yourselves, respect each other. I will see you all tomorrow for more lore. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.